not the only crazy one that showed up. We got Chase and his Gladiator, and then David's got his Gladiator. Getting a little fuel, as you can see. Crazy idea. It is pouring down rain, but hey, we're out exploring. This looks like we ran into one of those turn around, don't drown situations. Was not hoping for a water crossing, today at least. It is really running here. It's pretty swift, no telling if it's washed out in the center. We'll just have to see. Attempt number 2 was successful, so we made it to this waterfall. Unfortunately, it's just barely flowing today, so I'll let you guys get a look at it here. Kind of cool. If you're interested, you could probably walk underneath it. Water is definitely flowing right now. There's another waterfall right over there. I don't think there's any way to get to it because this is massive. I'm going to try to not die and see if we can get underneath this thing. Pretty slick up here. And I don't have my hiking boots on. I have the rubber boots on today. Wow, that thing is loud. It's crazy. The sound is almost deafening under here. This is one of the most coolest waterfalls I've been to. That is just crazy. Get another waterfall we just can't get to. It's absolutely beautiful out here with the correct rain gear. It's fine. There's a little bit of water out here today on the roads, but nothing bad. We're checking all these before we cross, making sure that it's safe. We came to another one. Looks like this is going to be the story of the day. These rocks are too soft. It doesn't look like it's very deep, but it's definitely too wide, and you just don't know what the road's actually washed out up there. We really don't know how deep that is. It's not worth it. Definitely would not. I would only cross this if the water was clear and we could see what was there. But once again, we're turning around. I'm not giving up. This one looks really treacherous. Definitely would not cross this. Looks deep. Don't know how deep it is, but it's not that deep, but it is very strong. Luckily, we have one more route, and it goes north. It goes up the hill. So we'll see if we can make it to the next one on this road. Just when you think you don't need to bring all of your gear because you're not going off-road, then you go off-road and there's a freaking tree in the road. which there's probably a river down here too, so may not be that big of a deal. 3 of us with 0 ways to cut this tree, and our one guy that has the saw is not here yet. Just like that, here comes the cavalry with the chainsaw, and we're gonna be able to get through this trail. Look at that beautiful ram. Look at there, boys.
Are you calling for an Uber or
I need an Uber or a Lyft. Hell yeah, brother. So this is a classic example of not being prepared, not bringing a saw, but it's why it's good to have good friends. We got on the phone with Brandon. He was close. And once we cut this tree out of the way, we'll be on our way. Cool little waterfalls all through the forest today. A lot of water. I'm not sure, this may be a little too much. We're gonna see what, right now it's just the road, but it could be a water crossing. So if water's coming across the road, then we're gonna turn around. Get down to a road that is actually gated. So this WMA campsite, we decided we're gonna just pull in here and check it out. And there is kind of a neat little waterfall over here. We're gonna take a look at it and get some video. As you can see, this little stream is flowing. Very dangerous down here to try to cross anything like that, but that is a really pretty little waterfall. Probably only wet weather. As we make our way to try to get through this, we came across this really cool spring. This thing is huge. I'm sure it's probably not flowing like this normally, but pretty amazing. See if we can get up there closer to it. Cave down in there. Not really wanting to get into that today, especially with all this flooding. Pretty neat spot. Just never know what you're going to run into out here in the Arkansas wilds. Well, unfortunately, we just cannot get away from these water crossings. This one is definitely not one we're going to try to cross. It is moving rather swiftly. Definitely flooding in the Ozarks today. Maybe we need a little less rain for the waterfalls, but we do have one more. I think we have one more route maybe, so we'll see. There's literally water coming from every hill, holler, runoff. Definitely flooding down here today. Seems to be cool stuff around every corner. A little bit of a water crossing back there, but we checked it out and it was fine. Another spring. We'll get in very safely. Kind of a cave. one is moving rather quickly. And looks like it's flat rock, but too much force here. And then when we get through that, we got to go through that. So yeah, probably a no-go. This is the Eagle Nest Fall Trail at the Kings River Overlook, Kings Bluff. I'm not sure what it's called. A little bit of a hike to get down here, but it's supposed to be pretty amazing. Actually, several people down here. So I'm assuming this gets us down to the bottom. This is not the actual waterfall, just another spur waterfall. A little bit of a bushwhack to get down here, but I believe it's worth it. I always like to see the waterfall from the bottom. This one is pretty epic. Eagle Nest Falls. Definitely a great time to see this one. It's pretty massive. This is pretty amazing. Holy cow. Was it worth it? I don't know. All right, this is Falls, 299 Road Falls. There's a little bit of a hike to get to the bottom, but you definitely want to go down to the bottom. That's where the best views are, obviously. This one's right off the road, real easy to get to. If you can't do it, it's going to be a really good video. Sometimes you just got to do it. Looks like there's a secondary waterfall. Pretty cool. Rocks down here are pretty neat too. It's hard to keep the lens clean. So wet. During this rainy time, there's waterfalls everywhere. It's awesome. Gotta do a little bushwhacking, find them. This one was hit around the corner. We didn't even see it. Well, now I'm just exploring. I'm trying to find Rockhouse Falls. I'm on the road that says Rockhouse, but I have no service and I don't know exactly where they're at. So I decided to come down this road, but it may be a long road. There was a little church. One of my friends said that the waterfall was by the white building, but I didn't see it. I crossed this creek, but I don't know how deep it is. Let's see. Pretty deep. And I'm all by myself now, so let me go up here a little bit. Let's see, there's a old house over here. Kind of want to get to. I can get across this creek. I really want to get water in my boots. Real close. Yeah, a little bit of water in the boots. Made it. It's wet. It's not bad. This is wildlife management land, so I assume I can be here. Just can't drive out here, but that is a really cool place. Probably says do not enter. I'm sure. Imagine. Look at this house. It's out in the middle of nowhere. Like they just left. They're like, hey, we're leaving the furniture. Taking the windows out. But we will abide by the rules, but I really want to go in there. It looks really cool. 2-story. And the house is probably would have been in good condition until, I'm assuming somebody donated this land and property to the wildlife. It's a little less intact, but there's a stove in there. Looks like really cool. I'm sure they're going to tear it down and lose this piece of history that probably should stay with the state of Arkansas, but that's just my opinion. Pretty neat. I wonder what this was. It's almost like it had a garage door, but that's to the living room or something. Maybe that's where the fireplace was. What a cool barn's pretty cool. Looks like the roof's been put, I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's pretty old. It's quite the place. I can imagine having a farm out here on this river. House over there overlooking the river. That's really cool. So there is a piece of it. It just kind of explode. Shrapnel goes everywhere. And then you can see here, this is, there's the tree. Hits it at the top and then just shoots down and explodes it. It's crazy. It's like seeping the sap out of it right now. This looks pretty fresh. see the shrapnel everywhere. It's amazing. Peels the bark right off. The bark just goes flying everywhere. Cool to see the turkey tracks that are pretty fresh. Probably were just up in this food plot. Yeah, scared of a couple turkeys. Barely see them running across there. All right, I'm on the final stretch of this. It's just a short mile and a half. Did have quite a bit of elevation change coming down here, so negative thing, everything is going to be uphill on the way home. But hopefully I can get to the falls. It will literally be pretty awesome if I can. Well, I'm almost to Kettle, and I wasn't expecting water crossings, but this does not look bad at all. Thankfully, it's pretty solid and very small. So all right, hopefully we can get to this thing. Should be there any minute. This is interesting. There's a trail here. I don't really see a trail though. And I don't see anything connecting from it. But what I do see is a bonus waterfall. So that's exciting. Let's do a little, not really bushwhacking. This isn't hard, but this is cool. These are probably only flowing on days like today. We've had a ton of rain. This one's pretty neat. This is the top of the falls. I just gotta figure out how to get to the bottom. I've been to the bottom. I just don't remember how to get there. I'm thinking it's hike that way. So I'm gonna go up here and safely cross this. In all honesty, that is probably more than I should do by myself. But I made it down because I wanted to see this from the bottom. This is massive. It was bone dry 8 years ago when I hiked here. And now it is flowing. All right, I'm wet, I'm dirty, I'm cold. I'm a long ways from my vehicle, but this is absolutely fantastic. Kettle Falls. You can see the little falls below the big one, and it is still raining, so, and I'm crossing a creek. Seem to keep water off the lens. Oh, wow. Definitely worth the hike. This is like I'm in Colorado or something. Really cool. You can walk completely underneath it.
Now you can see the smaller fall below is the tea kettle, but it's flowing so heavy it's passing it. It's crazy. All right, this isn't the easiest thing to do, especially when it's raining by yourself. It's pretty sketchy to get down here. But I didn't want to video it. So you gotta come through this hole. Yeah. And you gotta figure out a way to get up there. Which I'm gonna put the camera down here. It's not easy. This is not an easy trail. Well, this isn't a trail, honestly. We gotta get up here. There's the falls in the background. But, ooh, we'll lose those. See if we can finagle our way up here. Cool if I could video this, but I'm alone and I gotta get up this, so the camera's gotta get put away. And I gotta figure out how to get up here without falling down in this crack. Not be as cool to you as it is to me, but look at this tree. It's laying down. It's pretty much dead, right? Except for this one branch. It's freaking amazing. Nature's amazing. Well, if you've made it to this part of the video, I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the content. It was a great day today. A lot of turning around, a lot of flooding, but it was truly worth it. I hope you like the waterfall footage in just the day. And if you like these type of videos, please like and subscribe. It does encourage me to make more of those. I like to do these so that you guys can find cool places out there to explore. Maybe give you some ideas. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I think I've just finished up about 12 miles of hiking today. Some of these are pretty remote, but they're amazing, especially this time of year. And thanks for watching. If you don't follow me, I'm on Facebook at Trail Exploration. I'm also on Instagram. I'm on TikTok, and then obviously here on YouTube. Thanks a lot, guys.